What's up? What's up? It's your man Carter the Boss. We out here. We out here. We out here. I need y'all to understand some things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only gonna be on here about 15 minutes. But let me let y'all know something. If you stay out the way, right, people gotta find a reason to talk about you. They got to. It's only right that they find something to say about you. If they not talking about you, you ain't doing something right. I sit down and I relax. And I watch a bunch of people hate on me. It's cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind being hated on. What I do mind is like people making assumptions about the kid. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned is like when you move it in the right direction and people see you moving in the right direction and they ain't part of that direction, they find a way to say that stuff about you, right? Got my little homeboy who says, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, yet everybody mad at me. Ain't nobody mad at you, jealous of you. You want to know why people get jealous? Because people want you to need them. That's facts. They need you to need them bad. What happens is like when you don't need them is when you start to see the envy and the hatred and they wish for your downfall, all of that. And I watch people over the years, right? I watch people do weird shit. Like for me, I'm not never gonna be the type of person that like I'm not gonna talk about another person to get ahead. I'm not gonna be somebody I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna jeopardize what I worked hard for over years just to make other people laugh. I'm not gonna do that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna run into people all the time who gonna be like, man, you think you better than everybody else. That's cool. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Because at the end of the day, not only do I not think I'm better than people, I just know that I don't have to tolerate what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? When you sit down and you look at like life, and I mean real life. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? When you look at real life, you're gonna see that a lot of people that you got in your corner ain't in your corner for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. But you got people who will say, I'm doing all I can with what I got. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying that. Just you doing the best you can right now. You know what I'm saying? So when you start seeing people look at you differently and act funny towards you, that's cool. Let them do all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What people don't understand is like your downfall is not they up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay out the way. Like people used to be like, man, you used to be around all the time. Now you ain't around. I'd rather just stay out the way. Because if I'm staying out the way, you gotta assume what I'm doing. You gotta guess what I'm doing. You really hate that I'm not like counting on you to do nothing for me. And that's friends and family and everything, right? You really hate that. You hate that I don't gotta come to you. And that's what a lot of people hate about other people. When you see like somebody don't gotta come to you for nothing, that's when they really can't stand you. Real talk. Because there's some people in the world that need you to need them. Y'all make sure y'all follow me though. Hit that subscribe button. So it's people out there that need you to need them. Why? Because without you, they're not relevant. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts. You got friends right now walking around talking like big talk when you around. When you around, yeah, yeah, man, like I got my homeboy. They make sure I'm good. Da da da. Yeah, listen to what they saying. You making sure they good. But here go a real question: who makes sure you good at the end of the day? Who got your back when shit ain't going according to plan? Who's there to hear you when you down and out? Who got you when you sick? You got to look at life for real though. It's people out here who spend hours, I mean hours out of their day hating on other people. Y'all call it trolling, we call it hating. You know what I'm saying? It's people who be like, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Man, you could do whatever you set your mind to. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is like, while you trying to set your mind to positivity, you allowing negativity to take a part of your life too. You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. Like it's people right now who look at you every single day and you think that they really ride for you. They really don't. They opportunists. They opportunists. Like you ever seen one of your friends, you tell them that, hey man, I just did something great in my life, right? And they always want to top what you just did. Like they really want to top that. Oh man, I scored like 12 points in the game. And then your friend be like, oh, I scored 30. Like just to take your shine away. You ever see somebody say, hey man, I just did a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? And they take it at their own face value. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta have people that want to see you win in life. And it don't stop when you get older. Trust me. When you get older, you get more haters. Like real talk. Like the biggest haters you gonna have is right next to you. Right next to you is the biggest haters that you gonna have. You might have one or two friends that really want to see you succeed in life, but the rest of them is some haters for real. They tag along buddies, as we call them, lap dogs. You feel me? We call them lap dogs because, like, at the end of the day, they just want to lap on to everything you doing because it's cool to be around a cool person as long as he being cool, as long as she being cool. You feel me? What's not cool is when you're trying to like elevate yourself to a higher level that people hate to get to. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta like relax sometimes and just look at like why people are the way they are. And don't let everybody in your circle. Everybody don't belong where you at. Everybody don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve that. You have to really like amp it up sometimes and tell people like, look, as much as I would like to have you around, having you around is not good for me. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really stand on business with that. I got people who tell me all the time, man, like you a good friend to have. I'm also a good person to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out here doing the best I can and you don't see it, it's crazy. My day is wonderful. It's been a wonderful day. I promise y'all that. Thank you for coming in. Once you hit that subscribe button, follow me, hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. We gonna be on here every single day. We gonna run the numbers up. We was on the other page and we almost to 1,000 over there. So I was like, yo, I gotta get on the page that's gonna matter. And let's run it up. Share with other people. You heard? We gonna try to do at least 500 people in 1 month. You know what I'm saying? But we lit. People gonna laugh at you. They gonna be like, "Oh man, why are you doing this?" Man, I do it because I can. I do it because that's what's up. You want to run it up. You want to make it do what it do. You want to make sure that everything you doing matters to you. I don't care if it don't matter to nobody else. It gotta matter to you. And then just be good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? If somebody told you like, "Hey, if you got a goal of I want to lose weight," guess what? Don't tell nobody you want to lose weight. Just go on a weight loss journey. Just going on your own time. Take a before picture, take a medium picture, take an after picture. Do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? You want to start your own label, your own clothing brand? Don't go around and tell everybody. Do the research. Know how to get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? They laughed at Noah building the ark until it started raining. You feel me? Once it started raining, everybody was trying to get on, but oh, but no. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all youngsters out there, y'all feel a certain way about y'all parents. Sit down and have a conversation with them. Sometimes you got to have that one-on-one with your mom and dad and make them understand what it is. I have to go. Have a great day. Hey, have a great one too. Not a lot of people understand like logic. You know what I'm saying? Logic is something that you just gotta go with. You gonna sometimes get people who just don't care if you make it or not, but you gotta care if you make it or not. You feel me? Like I'm on here right now for like the next 5 minutes and I gotta go, but I'll be back on later where we could chop it up more. You know what I'm saying? We gotta build. It's a building process. You feel me? And a lot of people are always like, why build something that people may or may not pay attention to? I'm paying attention to it. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That I'm paying attention to it. And it's always gonna be somebody that don't like what I'm doing. That's cool. I like what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing. I know what I'm about. That don't mean I gotta let somebody else care or say something. And as you get older, you gonna understand it's gonna get worse. It don't get better. It gets it gets worse. You gonna figure it out.
I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. I'm slipping, falling, can't get up. I'm slipping, falling, I got to get up, get back on my feet so I can tear shit up. I'm slipping.
So, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk and everyone who lost their life. All that did, God bless. Hey, let me say something. I'm gonna talk about this. Um, hold on. Sorry about that. Y'all had to take that call real quick. Let me speak on this man that lost his life for just debating his opinion. We're gonna talk about it later, not tonight on the podcast.